Well, we sort of like pineapple.
Yeah, we love pineapple.
Yeah, anything with pineapple in is great for us.
Sean, Dave, and Shane coming back again. Full throttle with them pineapples on their brain. Just lay back and chill. Join the conversation. What's the topic of today? I know that you've been waiting. Pineapple, ayy, pineapple 3. Pineapple, ayy, pineapple 3. Sean, Dave, and Shane, come and join the team. Pineapple, ayy, pineapple 3.
What's up, Pine people? Welcome back to Season 2, Episode 1. It's our official first episode. My name is Dave, and I'm with the beautiful Sean.
Thank you. And
the
Shane.
Amazingly talented Shane.
That's true.
That's too kind.
And we're the PINEAPPL3, a fortnightly topical podcast with everything and also nothing. Each episode we pick our pineapples. A pineapple will be anything we found particularly interesting or curious over the last few days, and we learn about them for your amusement. So how are you, boys? Good?
Been good. Went to see the Snapper last night.
Yeah?
It was
Nice.
decent. Brought me back to me Dublin roots.
In the gate.
In the gate.
Visited the gate.
Did you come out a little bit more north side?
Yeah, it's like, we're getting on a fucking taxi. But,
Yeah.
It's very nice.
yeah.
And the Abbey as well is like right
Yeah.
on the Lewis line.
You know, there was a bit of, I didn't know whether to start selling heroin or just getting a taxi home. We got a taxi home in the end, which is probably
You
for
can
the
do
best.
both nowadays, man.
Nice.
Well, yeah.
Most taxi drivers are pretty fluent in heroin dealing.
Well,
Yeah.
The boys.
The boys. How are you, Shane? Good?
I'm good. I went to the cinema. I went to see Tarantino's new film.
Loved it.
I loved it. I gave it about 8 pineapples out of 10.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's more than we've reviewed anything.
Consider me only have
Yeah,
pineapple.
yeah.
for
Yeah,
you.
we've only got 3 to give, so it's a lot more than we have.
Stay on brand, you dick.
Yeah. Pretty chill week. Excited to
Just been looking forward to the
be in this
podcast, right?
little box with you guys.
Yeah.
Chat's
Pretty
pretty
much
much.
just the highlight of all of our weeks now, isn't it?
Yeah.
How are you, Dave? How was your week?
I'm pretty good, yeah.
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 Any exciting adventures?
I did nothing but work.
Well, I mean,
This is the highlight of my week right now.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. I love you both.
If
Love you too.
someone could edit in tumbleweeds there, or
Love-
slow applause would be.
Love hard tumbleweeds.
A horrible cycle of just work, sleep.
Well, someone's got to
No rave,
pay
no
the bills
repeat.
for this.
Huh?
Someone's got to pay the bills
That's
for
true.
this
Someone's got
podcast.
to do the
It's really
work
warm
for
in this
this.
room. Do you get the bills?
No, I just pay for a lot of heat.
Oh,
Yeah.
There's no light in this.
Yeah, I
It's
don't
just
pay for
all-
anything else. I don't eat. I just heat.
you just
Yeah.
pay for heat.
Yeah, I asked for heat and then I asked for more,
Yeah.
and that's what they do.
That's what they do.
Okay, so our new segment, we have pineapple chunks.
Pineapple.
They are little bits of news that we are not going to cover, but we like to talk about just for a second or two. So, Trump cancelled a trip to Denmark because they wouldn't sell him Greenland.
Well, yeah, you mentioned that to me, and I was like, I did not know that Denmark owned Greenland.
Yeah, it did I actually, which is great to learn something new from Trump's chaotic mess of a
I
presidency.
felt less stupid.
I felt like they were always cousins for some reason.
They're very far away from each other. Like Greenland,
Yeah.
I kind of understand why they want to buy because it's right beside Canada. But
people have always.
same thing.
That was your
I mean,
visually, yes, that was me,
I mean-
but audibly, it was you.
I mean, just making sure. I mean, everybody heard that,
Yeah,
which is the same universal symbol of the same thing.
yeah.
Same thing.
No one. That's the worst sound probably you could ever. Do you get irritated by that? Not to this.
What, noisy lips?
To like segue from Trump, but just like when you're sitting at a table, sometimes it might be an awkward silence. I don't know what the situation might be, but then all you hear is
Yeah, I mean,
and like
And it's the waiter, and you're just like, leave me alone.
yeah. So my mother
Oh, God.
weird
Not
segment,
anybody
but okay, we're
in
going with it. We're
particular,
going with
Jesus.
it. We're going. Shane's with it. Let's go.
No. When
wanting
she
to talk about
cuts,
her.
she cuts. Someone she doesn't hear.
the plate?
She doesn't hear when you cut the plate.
No.
like the,
Oh,
like
okay,
the,
so she
like the
scrapes it,
chalk thing. Yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I'm like screaming, "Would you
Yeah.
stop that fucking noise?" And she's
Because you immediately forget where you're from.
Yeah.
yeah. I'm also a 40-year-old woman from Virginia.
Yeah, you just go straight fucking meat street selling apples and oranges and shit.
2 for 1, you bitch.
Oh, okay.
Well, anyway, the other
Um,
chunk news.
Yeah,
Sorry.
there's other chunk news, other pineapple chunks.
Yeah.
Spider-Man is no more, and we might have to watch Uncle
Snapped
Ben
out
die
again.
for the 4th time.
Yeah.
I feel like it's weird. We haven't existed that long as far as our lifespans go. We've seen 3 Spider-Mans now. This could be the
I
4th time we'll
have
see.
seen
I
a
feel
reboot of
zero.
Spider-Man.
I've
like
seen
it
0.
should be the guy from the Rice ads now.
Uncle Ben.
That should be the Uncle Ben in the next
Yeah.
movies. Just be like, yeah, no, I'm dead, but
Yeah, I'm dead, but
put me in rice like a phone,
please
and
buy
I
my
might
new,
come alive. You
like,
never know.
boil in a bag 10-minute rice.
This means
It's great.
fuck all to me because I've seen 0 of them.
You have.
New Spider-Man.
You
is
saw
actually very
Avengers
good.
and all
It's
that.
very good.
That's not a Spider-Man movie though.
He's in it.
Not
he's
a
the-
Spider-Man movie though.
He's the Spider-Man.
Yeah, got that from the Spider, but I've never seen this I've seen the cartoon when I was younger and I loved it. And
Did you
it
not see
was-
the Into the Spider-Verse thing?
The only one I watched a tiny bit of was the James Franco one version.
Oh, the worst one. And it's also
pretty
not the
bad one,
James
yeah.
Franco one. It's
Yeah.
the Tobey Maguire one.
No, James
James
Franco.
Franco is
He was
in
in
it.
it.
Yeah,
He was
that
But he's
one.
not
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Yeah,
it's
I
Tobey
know.
Maguire.
That's why I said his name. That one.
But you didn't say Tobey Maguire.
They go-
Oh,
Yeah, because I didn't. Because
Hey,
he's in a
He
few
knows.
of them.
It's fine. He knows.
Oh.
he's just showing so much disrespect.
I think when you criticize an actor about movies, they get very upset about it.
That's true.
I'm not in it. I should have been.
Shane's a big Nick Cage
Would
man.
have been much. Yeah, Nick. Yeah, Mandy.
He was
Best
never,
film
he'd be a
ever.
great Spider-Man. Now imagine him just bending all
Well,
over
he
New
did
York.
that as like costume test for. He was supposed to be Superman.
What? Oh,
you never see
that's-
I
that?
feel like the world missed out.
Can we
on
watch
that.
this later? I need to see
Yeah,
this.
we'll
So
find-
I'll show you
find
later.
footage,
Yeah.
Might change my pineapple.
There's one last pineapple chunk which I want us all to partake in,
Okay.
if possible. There's been a recent trend on Twitter of people texting their phone number neighbors. So you text the number that's closest to yours, so the last one digit, go up or down, whatever you want. And that's your
Okay.
phone number neighbor. And you just text them and say, hey, welcome to the neighborhood. I'm your phone number neighbor.
So I'm gonna. Okay.
So I think we should all do that. And we should text our phone number
Oh
neighbors.
my god. I hope.
And
I
we'll see if
hope.
they
I
reply.
hope we have like a whole week of like a conversation with
Yeah.
these people, and we come
That's,
back
that's a possibility. You don't know who
and
you're
we
going to
can
get.
inform you guys. of-
Okay.
Okay. So.
So we're doing both up and down,
No, well, I mean...
So you get to.
or one or the
do you
other.
wanna
we
do-
do both, yeah.
Are you guys
Well, I add them into a group chain, so then it's just
like a
You could
WhatsApp
do that,
group?
me
yeah.
and the 3 of them.
Okay.
Do you want to do that? Do you want to add like a WhatsApp? Oh my god.
Well, no, you do your up
No,
and
because
down.
there's no guarantee that I have WhatsApp. I just text them.
They're definitely gonna have WhatsApp.
You reckon?
Who the hell doesn't have WhatsApp?
Okay.
Like
So
if you
what-
if you just add into your phone, like you know, like your phone, yeah, contacts.
Okay, I'm texting the number up now. And I'm
Oh,
gonna
you
text the number down.
I'm gonna set a group chain.
No, I'm just going to text the 2 of them at the same time. I'll text myself there.
add yourself in.
Hey,
you never
neighbor.
know what you're
Oh my
gonna
god,
say.
text me back.
Wait, how do I do this?
Okay.
Hey, what you
Hey.
say? Hey, number
I'm going to
neighbor.
say, hey, number
Who
neighbor.
uses their actual messages
Uh,
anymore? Okay, create new message.
I don't know. I should probably
Oh,
open with a question or something.
nearly
That's like,
nearly
hey,
gave
start
out my
conversations,
fucking
right?
number
Well,
there.
I was gonna say send news, but that's probably not the for
Hey, number.
Oh, I'm really jealous of that number.
what. Well,
Just-
I know your number. Why
I
would
know
be jealous?
because there's a 1, 2,
Neighbor.
3.
You don't give away
Uh,
your number.
Who's gonna want to
Hey,
talk to
number
me?
neighbor.
Say,
We're friends.
Hey, because we
Be on the
are
podcast.
Hey,
Number
number neighbor. I'm literally just saying what you guys said.
neighbors.
Hey, number
Hey
neighbor.
neighbor, we're neighbors.
Yeah. Hey, number
I kind of don't know
neighbor.
what to say. It's kind of
Yeah, it's kind of cute.
I tried to add the emoji of like a bowl of sugar, but it just looks
I
like
said,
a bowl
hey,
of
number
rice.
neighbor, I wanted to
What did you say,
hey,
Dave? What'd you say?
Because we are neighbors.
Would you what's read
How are
read
you?
yours out loud there?
Okay.
Because I don't know what to. I think mine's a little bit homosexual.
What?
Like if this is a man, he's because I'm
Well,
coming
no,
across
no, I'm
as a man.
saying,
You don't
hey,
know,
number
that's the thing.
neighbor.
Yeah,
Well, you're my neighbor.
yeah.
How are you?
I said, hey,
Oh.
number neighbor. I wanted to say, hey, because we are neighbors. How are you? But
I said I'm a male,
I've sent it. It's gone.
6'1". Mine's kind of like a dating. Maybe I shouldn't do that.
I reckon I'll give it about
Hey,
10 minutes and I'll
number
follow up
neighbor.
with a question of some sort. Like,
Just
do you like bread?
wondering.
Or-
Wow.
good
Excluding
question,
the
man.
gluten.
Good question.
Just wondering if you exist.
Everyone likes a different type of bread.
If you exist. I'm gonna get really
What's your favorite
existential
shape
maybe.
of pasta?
Yeah, that's a good one.
If it's not fusilli,
Fusilli.
get the fuck out of here.
Long and tubies.
Okay, welcome to the Pineapple 3 After Dark.
Digo, stop running away from
we'll,
sex
We'll check
things.
back on
It's
our phones
okay.
at the end of the
I was
podcast.
adding it into the sex.
Oh, really? We're neighbors.
We'll let you know whether that is
Yeah,
actually...
throughout the podcast, when we get messages, we'll throw them in.
You guys might.
keep an eye on
you
your
guys
phone,
still.
boys.
You guys still talking? I'm still trying to figure mine out.
Why? What more do you need to
Shane,
say?
why are you struggling with this so much?
Cause you guys were so efficient with yours.
Yeah.
Well, there's only so much you can say. Hey, number neighbor.
Just wondering if you exist.
Are you texting both number above and below? Like one number up, one number
Oh,
down?
you can add represents. Oh,
Yeah.
jeez, say the
It's
words.
more complicated now.
2,
Hey,
7.
one number up, I love you more.
Imagine
than
that.
number down.
Imagine it came up in your contacts like, oh, that's an actual friend.
That'd be very weird if that happened.
wasn't it? And you didn't
Like
know.
your dad or something.
Oh wow.
Family. That's what family plan means on mobile phones. It's
We get
just
seven.
one up, one down, and
Just wondering if you exist. We're neighbors numerically.
if you're
Just-
still
I think
listening,
it got
well
that
done. This
complicated.
was only supposed to be a short 20
Yeah,
second
yeah.
Numbers
interval to say
numerically.
It's supposed to be pineapple chunks, and Shane has extended it now to
a full-on pineapple farm.
Let me know if you like.
If the weather treats you well and you are fine in this day
I'm
and
a bit
age.
excited about this. My phone goes
If
off.
you
when I get
like-
giddy.
If you like.
I know I'm gonna get giddy, and it's just gonna be a message from Just Eat being like, "Hey,
Yeah.
there's a deal." I'm like,
Yeah.
"No,
It'd be a message from the tree arena saying, "Oh,
gluten-free
fucking
gluten-free
see."
pizza.
I don't know. Who's cool now?
I'm gonna send an X. I'm gonna send an
Pineapple
X.
Yeah.
Is that? I'm gonna send an
No, XO at least XO.
XOX.
No, don't do that.
Why?
Because you don't know you're going. They're gonna freak out.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
like,
he's right.
they're gonna be freaked out.
Send a nude. Send a nude.
Just send a dick. It's universal symbol. Of
I've
just,
already
hey,
sent it.
I like you.
It's too late. Anyway,
All right. Well, hopefully we get one of us at least will get a message.
We'll see. It's kind of we haven't rehearsed this in any way, so we don't know what's gonna happen. This is gonna be interesting. If we get a message, it'll be great.
if you rehearse that,
I feel like
that's even weirder.
Yeah, it's like,
I
one
have
of you
texted
has to text me
all
back.
of those numbers already.
Hey, I'm gonna message you again
And I've
later
planted-
on a
I've planted people
podcast,
to
and you
reply.
better let me know.
Please be available this time. No, we don't know. So it'd be interesting if it does happen. Okay, so we move on to the first pineapple of the week. Who
First
wants to go?
pineapple
The
of the week.
full pineapple.
Full
ring.
pineapple, not a
I
pineapple.
shall-
just official
Also judge.
pineapple of season 2, episode
He's all
1.
tangled. in the
I'm
cords
Shane.
now.
The guy who looks like Tangled will take it.
No, you
Tangled.
retangled yourself more.
Sometimes you gotta look like a. Actually,
the
Dave? What
awkward
is
segment
what
of
is
pasta
your
that left
favorite type of pasta? Just while we segue into
Mine?
this. Yeah.
I must say penny, but I always call them long and tubies because if you
Oh, where'd you get that? Pennies, hun.
no, because you get like sometimes it gets a bit of
Digging
sauce
into
inside it and it's nice.
Well,
No.
yeah, that's what.
You know, like if the tubes has a little bit of sauce.
You
in it
do
and-
realize that the different shapes are for different types of pasta, or like the sauce. Like
I knew that.
you did.
That's why they're
No,
called
that's why like the like
the
it'll be tubes to have
long
more
spirals
sauce in it,
and the long and tubies, and then
Yeah.
the clams,
and then the tag ortelli as they got.
tagliatelle, yeah, and the little pockets,
Pasta.
the pocket pasta.
Well, anyway, speaking of pasta,
Teletubbies.
we're gonna pass this on,
We're gonna
Shane.
pass that.
Nice save.
That's what they call a segue.
So mine is like 4 little short ones, little short pineapple chunks. Oh, not chunks. Like look. So here's my. 1 second. Okay, so the first one I have is
Ready to go on?
not yet. So in Wales, they've decided in the town of Porthcawl.
Okay, good.
Town
Good
of
attempt.
Wales.
Good attempt.
Town of Wales.
I admire the
It
attempt.
actually says Cardiff, but he just can't.
It actually just says Carl.
Cardiff is lovely. They've decided there've been a lot of antisocial behavior in toilets.
Okay, yeah.
People playing
Pooping.
dice or something.
People
What do you mean?
playing dice, people playing Game Boy Advanced. Yeah,
right.
all sorts of carry on going on down there. So they just said, you know what? Enough of this antisocial behavior, such as vandalism, and drug taking, and get Game Boy Advanced. We're going to build you a toilet. Yeah, you can just switch over. We're going to build a toilet. There's no video or anything, but so they basically installed weight-sensitive floors to see if only one person is using a cubicle at a time.
What happens if you're a
time.
double heavy fucker?
Yeah, this was a huge debate on the old comment section.
Triangle.
So basically what happens is if they think you're having a bit of sexy hanky-panky, you get squirted with a load of water, which I think
Which only would help.
It help the situation. So also, they're planning document facilities so people, rough sleepers, get actually have a time limit how long you can take a shit for. You got to get out before the
that's
sprinklers
only a
come
fun
on.
game, though. In fairness, like,
Yeah. Can you shit before
Can
the
you beat your previous score?
Without getting soaked. And then there's also what was it? Yeah, someone was like, if some old person falls over in the loo, they will probably get a free jet wash at the same time. The total of 170,000 is being spent on futuristic toilets.
Is that just in that one town? Obviously,
That one town. This is where they're putting.
I think that's absolute waste of money.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. I feel like if I was gonna do some bad shit, I wouldn't do it in the toilet. The last place I
If I'm gonna do some bad shit,
Yeah.
Well,
like,
probably not a public toilet.
Definitely the grossest place you could do anything.
Has
Public toilet. I've never been to a nice one, so that's the last place I want to do anything.
especially pee.
Especially if you can go to the toilet. Like,
Yeah,
it's
sometimes.
the last resort for me for anything.
Sometimes I feel like when you when you wash your hands, you gotta. I use my elbow.
Yeah.
Oh, I use someone else's elbow. I'll grab someone's arm. And be like,
Yeah. You'll ask them,
turn
"Hey."
on that soap or turn
That's
on
why I
that
always
water. I'm
ask
not
you to go to the
touching that.
toilet with me, so he just does that last stuff. I never have to open the door and touch anything, wash my hands. Diego does everything.
That sounds even worse.
Everything.
I'm in favor of this new toilet.
Use your imagination. Everything.
Don't
my
use
next,
your imagination.
My next pineapple is a video, so we're gonna scroll down onto this.
Oh, yeah.
So this is an ostrich escaped in China. Now the thing that kind of got me about this one was look how calm everyone is as they watch it.
Well, first off, I didn't know there was any ostriches
Yes.
in China.
You didn't think so? They
No.
eat. I can't say that. They they consume a very different diet than we do. So I'm not saying
Yeah, of course.
anything.
They're animals. Of course they would.
No.
But anyway,
I meant
yeah. Yeah, that's an ad.
This is an ad
You.
for baby. Okay, perfect segue.
Yeah, we're just giving them revenue, so it's fine. They
It's
can just do what they
fine.
wanna do.
How do you guys feel about breastfeeding?
Click one of them so it gets on that. Mute that there. will
That
you, at
baby
least?
looks
No, just mute her. We're not giving any baby
so
any
happy.
money.
Whoever cast that baby was a genius.
You're not mute.
Wow. Well, I'm kind of interested now. Oh, it's
I'm
Nirvana. It's
invested
a
in it.
Nirvana cover. Okay. Sorry about that.
You good to go now?
Yeah. Oh, unmute. Well, there's not really any. Someone can
I'll fill in the other.
You can commentate. Oh Jesus! Sorry for your ears there. But look how calm these humans are.
Which
If
one
this
is
was in Dublin, and a giant ostrich was running down Moore Street, or
it? Moore Street is probably fair enough.
also nice.
He's really fucking
Good form.
legging it,
Good
isn't he?
form.
No, I
Fair play
think
to him.
that ostrich is terrible form.
And now
if
he's
I'm to be
bowing?
honest. Yeah, he became a
Shaolin monk.
monk. Yeah, straight afterwards.
Where did it escape from? A zoo or something?
They didn't say.
Escape from.
Where did he escape from? China.
Yeah.
We don't know.
His mother's breast, apparently.
Wow.
Yeah. So,
Amazing. Now he's famous.
and now he's just a
I feel like if
famous
I
ostrich.
escaped and I just ran through town, nobody give a fuck.
Would you
Well,
escape
yeah, no,
from, though?
we've let you loose once or twice,
Yeah.
and
Whereas if I was to escape and run like through the Amazon, people were like, "Oh my god!" There's
Maybe we could come with a new
too soon. It's all
Pineapple
not
Tree
about it.
segment where we just let Dave run away, and then in 20 minutes he comes back and he's to tell us what happened.
Nobody cared. They just said,
Fucking-
like, "Why are you running?" And like, "Are you late for something? What's happening? You want something?"
Do you want something like this? Is my house.
Yeah.
Hopefully there's no ads in this one. So this guy, Brazilian gang leader, tries to escape prison dressed as his daughter. So this is funny because
Okay, hang on, wait for this now. This guy was obviously what? What?
so
How did he do that?
so I don't know how he
No,
got
you-
how he got all the materials.
Yeah,
So look at this, look at this.
Stuff.
Look at
reading
this.
He was pretending to be his daughter, I think it was. Watch the
That's
video.
terrifying.
And like he was pretending to be his daughter on a visit to see him or something, and then he was trying to escape, and he's like, nah, just me, bruh.
The best Halloween costume ever. Hey, daughter, I'm you.
No, but the thing was, his daughter was put into
His
prison.
What?
Because of it.
No, not because of it, because she took his place. They were saying that
They did a little
switcheroonie.
switcheroonie.
Yeah.
So she went into his prison cell.
That's even worse.
He put his daughter in prison.
Yeah.
Basically, but like, as in, she would have taken it off once she
This
like
is a
got settled in the
terrible
cell.
human being.
So then it would have been like the guards would have seen her being like, "Oh fuck, you're
What were the
a
guards
12-year-old
doing in
girl.
Brazil?
You're not supposed to be." Oh, you know, Paddy O'Shea.
Yeah.
Paddy O'Shea. He's a fierce, strong Garda. But
I
yeah,
mean, he did a good attempt, but you had to be a stupid guard to not realize that someone's face is definitely made of plastic.
I don't know. Plastic surgery now. There's a few. There's a few.
I don't know. Like a face I guess that's definitely just a big fucking Halloween mask he's wearing. Like
Yeah. In Brazil, well, also kind of
in
looks
Brazil, it's
But look at the
like
start
look at
of
that.
it,
Like look at that. That's terrifying. That's like
yeah, that looks like a fucking like
a horror
Yeah, like something Ring or
viral
something like
video.
that.
Yeah. Nice belly as well.
But who took this footage now? Is this the prison that took
No,
the
this
footage?
is the guards when they caught him.
Yeah.
like,
It's
nothing.
Paddy.
They're-
That's Paddy
they're
O'Shea.
taking it as,
That's Paddy. That's Paddy there, boy.
Podrick. What is? That looks like a load of donuts on his top there.
As far as like
It is.
escape plans
It's
go,
Mickey Mouse
this is
donuts.
Mickey
pretty
Mouse
up there, like.
donuts.
I mean, it's inventive. I don't know why we're playing this in slow motion.
I just think it's funny.
James wants to make sure it's not actually the daughter. It's actually the guy.
Shane's like, oh my god,
is like,
he was done an injustice. We need to release
so
him.
convincing. I better just.
He
triple
has
check.
these two abs here that are.
Yeah.
I forgot you can see the mouse on screen.
Okay, so that's me done for just something nice and light to bring us back in.
Nice and light.
Yeah. Dig, would you like to?
Well, yeah, that will continue on with my
Show your
nice
pineapples?
and light now.
Oh,
All right. Well, speaking of interesting things, anyway, I came across a few myself.
Okay.
Things, I mean.
What have we got
topics.
first?
Well, some alien related, some unfortunately Irish related, and some technology related.
Wow.
Beautiful.
You have found some interesting pineapples this week.
all
Well,
of
I mean, there are a couple of floats.
all of a few favorite things that I have. Up my Don't.
Don't leave us in any suspense or anything.
Yeah.
Well, I mean-
Oh, Jesus.
Wow. Dramatic. Pause.
Well, first point is you all saw the thing about the TV man.
Oh,
There's,
the new superhero. Marvel signed them.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's replacing Spiderman, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But the guy that was
Sony missed out again.
I don't know why that's not popping up there.
You gotta click on the link.
I did.
No, the one on the go down. Yeah, that one. There you go.
But yeah. So the guy that was dressed up as old technology, delivering.
He's committed to his trade.
Just a crazy man dressed as the old cathode tubed school TVs and just walking away.
The TV Santa Claus, I don't know.
So when I was seeing this, I was thinking. I was thinking that.
What is this?
He looks like
Did you
the
not see this in America? Some
No.
dude wore a fake, like, old school TV, here we go, on his head, and was just walking around his neighbors and
Just
just
gave
leaving
people
them
TVs?
and walking
You know who
away.
he kind of reminds me of is King Kong Company.
Yeah, actually, get that vibe from him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. But this probably to...
That police officer has way too
I'm
many
just gonna
Batman
zoom back
gizmos
so
on his
this
belt.
guy is just constant.
So like he just really loves TVs and wants everyone to enjoy TVs.
I think
again?
that's
Like he's
the vibe.
upset that people are
Hey,
using, like,
Digo, maybe
flat TVs
talk
and
into
stuff?
your microphone.
No, I was trying to get that out of it. But, alright, so the idea came into my head. It's like, so if you could have any, like, technology superpower that you could bring back,
If I have any.
would you want to be, like, pager man, old SNES man that could just deliver
Old
any tech.
SNES man. That
Old
sounds like
SNES
the
man.
worst.
The old
ever.
SNES man.
Old SNES man.
So
But if you could bring back, if you
Oh,
had
like
the
anything
power
retro,
to just
like-
to
Okay,
click
yeah.
your fingers and be like, I'm the Santa of
Okay.
bringing back a pager or a fax machine or.
Yeah.
It was kind of hard to research old technology because it all just came up like, new Urban Outfitters, hipsters,
Yeah.
cassette and CDs. That's all still
technology.
there. So if you could have one thing, it could be any gaming system. or anything
I'd
like
probably
that.
go Vinyl Man. Maybe Vinyl Man.
Yeah, that's not bad, but that's.
But you also get a dog. From HMV, his master's voice.
HMV dead now, man.
Yeah, well, you die eventually. Hate to
Sure.
surprise
Okay,
you.
well that's final for you. What would you say then?
I don't know. My favorite bit of technology when I was a kid, it's very lame, was remember Home Alone 2?
yeah.
I do. Oh
Do
yeah,
you
yeah.
remember the Talk Boy?
That was actually the same thing I was thinking of
I
earlier.
got that when I was a kid, and I loved it because I loved Home Alone and I loved
Mm.
Talk Boy, and I got it as a Christmas present, and I was obsessed with it, and I used it like every day, and I recorded like every single segment of my day. But then I realized that like it's kind of like I have my own radio station because I can do what I want
So
with
basically,
it.
you're saying you invented the podcast.
I invented a podcast, and essentially what I did
Wait,
with the Talk Boy
wait.
was
I don't.
Talk Boy
remember.
was
You know
remember Home
the
Alone where
thing
he
you
had a
speak
voice
into
recorder.
like that?
It's a rudimentary voice recorder, and he pressed record, and he could record the sounds and
Yeah,
around,
yeah.
and then press play and pen back, and that was use it in the movie for like comic effects.
So just
But you basically in real life, you got the exact same thing.
is that where you did
Voice recorder.
the like? Hey,
Yeah.
Well,
exactly.
yeah, in the original film,
All that
he
kind
did
of
it
stuff.
from just
Yeah,
straight
yeah.
playing it, but because he
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
have then, he used
Okay,
the
yeah.
record version then. So
Yeah.
that's the thing you do for that.
No, but I had that when I was a kid, and I loved it.
Mm.
And I realized I could be a DJ. So you know, Top Tops. It's
Mm.
really
Oh,
like
yeah.
all the chart classics.
pause record, pause
Top Tops came on, and I would put my Talk Boy to the telly, and I would record the song came on. So I'd be like, or here's Simply Red with Love Roller Coaster, and I'd play that song, and then I would hold the whole song, and then I'd stop it, and I'd be like, welcome back to the DJ set. You're now listening to Soundgarden.
By yourself?
I was always
Nice.
saying
Yeah,
that.
but the problem was like I only had one tape, and the tape was the tape I got with it, which was the Home Alone
Nice.
soundtrack tape. And it's Home Alone soundtrack tape.
Did it come with like sound effects
It
and
came with
things
sound
on
effects.
it? Yeah, I
it
knew.
came with sound
yeah,
effects of Home Alone. So I listened to it back a couple of years ago because I found it in the attic, and it's basically me talking over Home Alone sound effects. So I
Wow.
have like me going, Simply
Shut
Red
up,
with
Kevin,
Love
I'm
Roller
better.
Coaster. And then I was like, Marv, Kevin. Ah! He's like Home Alone sound effects, and I was like, that sounds like the worst radio station ever.
Or
It's not
or
fun
the
at
best.
all.
I-
But it's still the best technology because I had the most fun with it. I think.
Well,
I think
that's
I
what
enjoyed it.
matters,
I think
yeah.
enjoyed it
I
a
was
lot more
obsessed
than-
with Three Ninjas.
The movies.
The movies? Yeah.
The one with Hulk Hogan.
I
in it.
love that movie.
Yeah. There was
I
there was
hate
there was
it.
three of
I
them.
hate
That's
that.
all right. Like
No, I see
not,
them all.
Not a lot of
I
people
like-
like
I
Fight
it.
about it, man. That's not fight
They
What? He's talking- what are
they
you talking
just decided to change Rocky, the whole actor. Just got rid of it. Got a new actor for the third one, which is
about? Oh, and you were just expecting.
And he
to
was
be
the
Which is
best
just-
ninja.
fine. Just
He was the best ninja.
what?
I remember going
Dave,
No,
Dave,
no,
Dave, you're
Dave,
wrong.
Dave,
You're wrong.
Dave,
You're
Dave,
wrong.
Dave.
And you know,
You're
you know, you leave a cinema and
Cult.
you feel like you feel like you want to be someone in that
Yeah,
movie.
cult.
Jerry Halliwell and the Spice Girls
Yeah,
movie. I remember
100%,
that.
man. Yeah.
You're Tom Tom then, or Tum Tum? Was it Tum Tum or Tom
There
Tom?
was Tum Tum, the little
Tum Tum.
one. Yeah, he was the little one.
Because you're the youngest.
That's true.
I'm the middle, which is cult, and you're
Yeah.
Rocky. This makes sense.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And we all know who lives the longest.
The
Cult.
Tum Tum.
Just in general, I mean. Just in general.
Well, just throwing it out there, just because we're on ninjas. Favorite Teenage Mutant Hero Turtle.
Oh, Raphael. 100%.
Raphael, yeah.
Yeah,
The
100%.
troubled.
Yeah, he's
None
just
of them. Master
He's a
Splinter.
dickhead, but he has purpose of being a dickhead.
Did you mean April
He
O'Neil?
doesn't like life.
No. Master Splinter. Not a turtle, I'm very well aware. But the turtle's been nowhere.
Just
He's
a
all-
rodent,
he's just,
yeah.
He's just dickish and wise and stuff.
Oh,
Leonardo's all arrogant. Donatello's all stupid smart and being like a know-it-all.
Yeah.
Raphael's is cool.
I also think-
Michelangelo's is a bit of a messy
I think Master Splinter is only.
Drunk
Probably,
I think we'd all be that.
Yeah, we're all Michelangelo. let's be
Master
honest.
Splinter is probably only like 12 years old. Because turtles live to like, they can live like 200 years.
Yeah.
Rats can live maybe, what?
4.
4? So like they're learning off a 4-year-old. If you think about
Man, some motherfucking smart boy.
it. Yeah, man. Good beard.
But anyway,
Anyway.
going back to TV, man.
Yeah.
Good guy or bad guy?
I think good guy.
Very good
I'm
guy.
gonna say good guy.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
there's
yeah.
no harm
If
in it.
you left a TV like that outside your house, would you
I'd
be like,
just like-
great, or would you be like,
mean-
inconvenient bastard?
Both, but also just that's hilarious.
It is funny.
I like seeing old TVs in the wild. I think it's kind of
In the wild, yeah.
Yeah, you know when you,
You
see
know
an
when
old
you're
TV, it's kind of like
Going by, you
that's-
see a couple of gazelles jumping over
Yeah,
a
like
couple
if you're
of
in
plasmas and
a
all
really
that.
old pub and you see an old TV, you're like, oh my god, they haven't got like a new TV. It's
But that's
amazing.
also when you know
and
they
like
have
you
good
realize
Guinness, so.
how like much technology has passed when you see the fucking size of the things from the side. Like they're ridiculously
Heavy.
big. Like yeah,
Quite heavy, yeah.
wide as fuck.
And
So,
he
fair play to him.
he put a lot
And the
of
weight of them. So
yeah,
fair play to him.
yeah,
He's a strong
yeah,
cunt.
yeah. It's a good
I love
practical
him.
joke.
So in
Favorite
short,
superhero ever.
everyone go see King Kong Company.
Yeah.
It's what I'm getting from this. The next segment is a really annoying segment I found. You know this whole like influencer vibes that's going on, blah
Yeah,
blah.
yeah, yeah,
People that think they have power over anything.
Over anything.
Well, like you know,
Wow, that's
someone
a
will be
lot of
like, "I'm
power.
gonna stay in your hotel, and can you give
Yeah.
give me it for free?" and blah blah.
Yeah, portray your life differently than actually
You mean 90s celebrities?
gain something from it.
Celebrities from the
99%
90s.
of celebrities,
Yeah.
yeah.
Every celebrity nowadays.
But
But what
there's-
makes a celebrity nowadays? Because there's too many.
well, that's what I mean. I mean, social media, kind of.
Yeah, but like, if you like, how many followers per se do you need to be? Like, what qualifies as a celebrity anymore?
I'd say more than 4.
More than us.
But,
More than we have.
Did you
yeah, yeah.
like? That was a serious question. Like,
I would honestly say that you need. I think someone said in an article that you need 2,500 clicks per minute on or links per minute
that's
to
a
your
lot
page.
of
Like,
effort. Like, but that's. I feel like celebrities used to not have to do anything. They just
well, no,
did
no,
their
no.
job.
That was
Yeah,
that
Right,
was
they just-
celebrities in their own
Yeah,
right.
yeah. Whereas
Yeah,
people,
their works like
these-
make them
Stand for
celebrities, not
themselves, yeah.
necessarily being active in
these
life.
people,
made them
their
celebrities,
job
like,
is to
yeah.
just create stuff to keep them relevant.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
They're
That
just
must
living
be
and they're
stressful
celebrities.
Oh,
as
they'll,
by living.
there are a
Yeah.
lot of people that would sell their own soul and their family.
Celebrity used to be based on talent and used to be based on like on having a skill set. Of
Yeah.
some
Oh,
sort.
absolutely,
Now
yeah.
it's based on just getting notoriety for just being provocative or anyway sort of like different, or also just like documenting every mundane thing in your life.
Mm.
And I think it's changed somewhat now. But people still enjoy that, so it's like if you're into it,
It's
fine.
like an actual category of
Yeah,
job.
but this person, like, I'm talking about Instagram celebrities.
Look,
that
I just want my blue tick,
Oh, okay.
we'll get you that.
We'll get you soon.
This is
guys. If we can just
a
get
girl on Instagram that like you see the first photo there. She looks all nice and happy. This whole post is about her crashing off her bike
wow.
and getting hurt, and she had a full-on photo shoot. So there she is.
Wait. She had a photo shoot about her crash.
Yeah. I'll show, and then it gets worse at the end. So she's there like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have a great time on the bike, and then
Oh man, that's so staged.
No.
yeah.
That's so.
Oh, it gets a lot worse. So she has this kind of thing. So this is the kind of culture I mean. Like,
denim
when
on
does
denim.
your like, how do you sell your soul so much that you'll see in the next photo like
Nice
why,
boots though. Nice boots.
See this photos of the 2 bottles of water there.
That's product placement.
She
That's what
denied
I'm saying,
any
like-
product placement of smart water in a. Meanwhile, she was supposedly falling off the bike in pain, but the water label still went straight out to camera, and someone took a photo of it. So
I honestly can
Nice
tell,
photo
and
editing.
I'm sure Shane can agree, and even you.
Beautiful
honestly,
editing
man,
on
we
the
all think-
photos.
we all
Oh, they're
think-
staged
We're all into
photos.
photography. These are so staged that they're still. You can never get this unless you have the highest shutter speed possible.
look at her hair; it's
No,
perfect in
everything-
every
everything is so-
photo.
and the depth of field is so perfect that you could never get these shots in an actual.
No,
you know,
we all
action
know
moment.
people that have
I
been
could.
involved
I
in
could.
serious accidents.
No, you couldn't.
Yeah, good.
You definitely couldn't.
Yeah, I could.
I'm fine. You've got a Sony A3. You probably could.
You could. Yeah, hire me.
Yeah, you could tell before
Uh,
the accident happened. Like,
No, these
That's
are
what Shane does. He hangs around accidents and takes pictures.
these are
himself.
beautifully staged.
No, they're so staged.
imagery.
These are stalled moments. They're not active moments.
no, it's just
Very, very
ridiculous.
They kind of look like a real early '90s rom com.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
that's definitely Tom Cruise and we'll say Cameron Diaz
Yeah,
pretending
yeah.
to fall off her bike.
Yeah, doing the remake of the
Yeah, and
Notebook
Tom Cruise
before
is
the
a
Notebook was
baseball
remade.
player, and they fall in love because he hit his baseball off her while she was riding her bike. And
Yeah.
okay, if you're out there, just give us
Yeah.
the movie titles and rights, and we'll just.
And like, have they been called out? Have people kind of?
Oh yeah, they fully called him out. But the weird thing is, like, in her post that we weren't obviously able to show the whole thing, but like it's a whole story being like their story and all that, and like it's obviously heartbreaking
I think
because
of
it's
an
sad.
accident.
But then she tags smart water and all of that in it, so it's
fuck
like
off.
it's not
Like an accident happened to one of you guys. The last thing I want to do is like document it and show you this is how crippled you were. Because
I don't know. There's been
because
some
of the
nights out where
tragic
where
accident
there's
you
been
had.
some videos back and forth. But
yeah,
Yeah.
but that's we know you're gonna recover. If you guys seriously hurt, I'm not gonna take a picture of you
Thank you, Dave.
and show you how crippled you'll be.
Thank you. Because
I
you
feel
know
like
what
I
that
love
would
you a
do?
bit more than that.
You know what that would do? That would highlight the trauma.
Yeah.
I
I would also remind you of how bad the situation was. I'm not gonna do that. I don't know. I feel like people are trying to monetize situations that should not be
Anything.
monetized.
Anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of labor jobs are gone, so you gotta make money somehow.
Yeah, but still, Jesus, have a line somewhere like that's just.
Yeah, you need to.
Well, just
be
don't do a line of coke in the in that bathroom in
Yeah, don't do a line and then.
what
take
was it
photos.
called in Wales?
Well, that brings me on nicely to my last
Oh
subject.
yeah. Definitely some lines of coke going
can
on
we all
here.
appreciate a
Can we,
beautiful segment?
Shane? You just did me an absolute pleasure.
Beautiful segment.
Segue on a segue.
Because there is a former,
The beautiful Coke segment.
I can happily
You've
say
created.
former Irish person. I'm not gonna play the video because he's an absolute dickhead.
Yeah, that's not. encourage it.
And I'll minimize out of it because they've seen at home what it is.
Everyone knows this story
But
is.
all right, we're three of us. We can drink whiskey and appreciate whiskey.
Yeah.
We do.
You've all seen the video of
Yeah, it's hard not to.
A
man.
once
It's-
famed
it's taken
fighter.
over the world.
Decking a
being
lad.
a cunt.
Yeah.
Do you think he can ever repair his image
No,
now?
I don't think so. But I also, he's
Not that I'm defending him or anything. like
no.
that.
I've in the last few years I found it very difficult to defend. I love Conor McGregor. I think he's great, and I used to be very advocate of him, and now I can't defend him anymore. He's done too much.
Indefensible, yeah.
It's indefensible, and it's
It's like that
disgusting.
family member, dude. Like,
Yeah,
look, he's just
Yeah.
a bit out of hand sometimes. A bit out of hand
Yeah, yeah.
sometimes, and then eventually
I
you're like,
admired him so much, and now I've lost all
he
respect
worked,
for him.
yeah, like he worked his bollocks off to get to the top of
Yeah.
time, but I mean, he earned his money. He should
It
have
kills
tried
me
to
to think
stay out
that
of
he
the
was
limelight.
such a role model to so many kids, and so many kids have come out of bad places to get to, discipline of MMA or any kind of martial
Yeah.
arts, and then he's basically shown them that like he actually hasn't evolved or matured much as a person, and he's still like fucking boxing ahead of an old man over a bickering, which is probably based on his last fight. Or
to
else
take a
whiskey.
cheap shot at someone
No,
because
no,
you
it's
got
like-
it is a cheap shot.
because you got
Apparently,
emotionally.
the bickering was apparently because the old man.
Didn't want his
I'm not
whiskey.
gonna say old man, but the man said,
The lad, yeah,
"I
whatever it
don't
is, yeah.
want
It's shite.
your cheap
Yeah, yeah.
shit whiskey or
Yeah,
whatever." Which fair enough. Like, I mean,
Yeah, if anyone gives you
Just
an,
take
gives
it
you
on
an,
the
if
chin,
anyone
like.
gives you an insult, you don't hit them.
you just go. Okay, fine.
It shows a lack of emotional intelligence where you're just like, oh,
Yeah.
I feel
100%
hurt.
right.
I'm
Yeah,
going
yeah.
to physically hurt you because that's all I know how to do.
Yeah.
Which,
No, he is.
I think-
Smart at some
I
point.
think
no.
He,
I
need-
honestly,
he needs to be better than that.
You hit it
like.
on the head. I think realistically, the shit he's done recently with the bus and stuff, he has no repercussions from it. He's actually the UFC have kind of used that as a way to promote him and the way to like sell fights. He doesn't actually know the actual consequence of his actions.
like a proper.
And
He knows
like,
a
if
slap
put
on the
someone in
wrist.
fr-
He needs to know a slap on the
he
butt.
needs to actually learn
tucks.
that this kind of thing is not
And
appropriate. And,
buttocks.
there is actually consequences to those kind of actions, but he thinks that's okay, and he actually is getting away with it.
That's it, man. When I was 6 years old, I went to the ice cream truck, and I was outside my
You punched him.
outside
And
my
you
re-
punched him.
outside my region of like I was allowed go by my granny.
Yeah.
She knew I was outside. That
Oh
region.
yeah, it's like
She-
if you can
Yeah.
stay on the pavement, but
Yeah.
if you go on the road, you're dead.
yeah,
So I went to get an
Yeah.
ice cream with my girlfriend at the time. I was 4 years old, 5 years old.
Wow, you
Uh,
started early, man.
Yeah, man. She
Proud
had
of you.
this really cool
Class member.
truck.
Class
She also had a mole on her nose, but I I used to call her Malteser nose. That's so bad of me.
Oh, I'm
But-
really hoping on this one. I'm
Yeah,
really
yeah.
hoping on this one.
Well, you know what? It's cool. We're 5 years old. So I came back and my granny bet the shit out of me with a wooden spoon, and that's how you know.
Well, that's good.
Don't
'cause
cross
you
that
can't
line.
really do that
Don't cross
anymore.
line. But then I go,
You
that's
need
not.
that, like.
Do I?
Well, the
I
way
kind
your
of still,
granny did it, I mean,
still
yeah.
need it, man. Still need it
That's
someday.
a story for another day.
Nah, he's right though.
But you need-
you
yeah.
need some sort of barometer of like where the line is.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I don't think Connor knows this.
I think we were all.
He needs a good spooning.
Yeah, but how? Like, there's
Maybe it's
no-
full of love. Maybe it's full of
nobody
whatever.
that
He's at the
he-
stage of his life now. He's got enough money to like do stupid shit.
But
and
does he?
just pay money and then he's
But
out
does he?
of jail,
Because he's
right?
getting sued by everybody now. Like.
But
so.
like, he's still his whiskey is still selling. Like people are still buying that shit. Is it though?
Nah.
It's not.
Was it
I
proper?
feel like,
Proper
bars and
82?
nightclubs and stuff should start saying.
No. There's been
Stop
there's a
talking
lot
about
of
shit, like-
Irish bars, mainly in America, that have blacklisted them and won't
Yeah, like-
sell anymore.
I also feel like
I'm all,
that term-
I'm all
that term's
for
a-
like
Blacklisted.
Yeah, I feel like that term needs
Change.
to like multicultural.
Nameless.
yeah, yeah.
Fair enough.
Multicolored listed.
Oh, and that's a lot worse.
No, I'm all for entrepreneurs, and I actually admire them for starting a whiskey. And like, if it's shit, I don't give a fuck. You still start it, to try. And
Okay, but
like, he needs to learn that a business is a business, and he should represent himself pretty
okay,
well.
all right. Well,
You know what I
one of
mean?
my points was: do you think there's any way he's currently doing a thing where he's given money towards funding for people, like for housing? He's
I've seen
developed
this.
a housing estate for people that can't.
My
afford
my
proper
nephew's
housing.
in a picture with him on
Now
in
that-
Santry. 'Cause
Yeah.
they-
Okay, I don't
it's
know
all
that.
just beside Coolock,
But-
so it's just around the corner.
That could also be just an easy take to be like, here's money, clean my slate kind of thing. A couple of years ago when he did.
But did
that
he
shit,
did
but
he give the money to the develop? I'm not sure the details.
I'm not sure detail. There wasn't that many houses. Not saying he could do more or do less. Like all well for him, he's doing great.
But do you
service and all
think
that.
it's just like
I think it's him. Like, so I think his PR firm came to him say, "This will kind of boost your image."
Well, it's a
after
lot
the
of people
bust-ins
probably
and
behind him,
It's
yeah.
a
all
weird
that
one,
kind
all
of
kind
stuff.
of, because I remember back in the day when he was just getting into the UFC, and I watched him, and I was so admirable of the fact that he came from a bad background and a middle class, rural Ireland, and he was just fucking, he just made the
Rural?
world his own, like, and he just killed it, and he basically just took on everything and just made it his own, and it was so I thought it was such an inspiration to everybody, no matter what background you were in. And now he's got too big for his boots, and he actually, like, he thinks he's
doesn't
bigger than
care,
everybody else,
basically.
and that he doesn't realize where he came from.
Yeah, to me it was nice to see
it's
an
too
Irish
much, man.
person that we could all see, like, oh, we could see that
Similar
person
backgrounds,
in the
top of
street.
game.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, like,
all the other
100%.
famous Irish people were like Bon. Like they're people like I
Bono,
don't really know
Bono,
these
yeah.
people.
Yeah,
I don't really
yeah,
see
yeah.
these people on the street. Where Conor McGregor, like, I would see him on Abbey Street or
yeah,
whatever.
exactly,
Yeah,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
In the alleyway doing a bit of shit.
Dead right, man, dead right. And I,
But
yeah.
but then also, I don't know why we're surprised sometimes.
No. But I did feel that he had gained a certain maturity. Like, you look at the shit
Yeah, you
he
hope
got
so.
in the UFC.
You
Like,
hope
he got
so.
a lot of abuse, but he always handled it really well. And he handled it that real Irish way of just like, no matter what you said to him, he just went, "Shut your mouth."
Yeah.
And that was just like, he never actually ever interrogated anybody. It actually was like triggered by anybody. And now he's triggered by an old man in a pub. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like,
It's unfortunate.
if he like on
I
all
think
the
if you
fights he's had, like Aldo, fucking Diaz, these lads are trying to get at him personally.
Well, see, the
whatever,
thing,
and nothing bothered him. And this old lad in the pub said one
Yeah.
thing.
But
and
he
managed to
demands
fuck his head up.
respect rather than.
But,
do you know what I mean? There's
yeah.
a difference.
There
Nah,
was
there's something
thing
alright with
And he
there
gets respect, but,
last
like-
Something alright
weekend,
with
him. Anyway.
Diaz was fighting in the UFC and Diaz won. And Diaz, like, as the guy that wins the fight, you can kind of call out whoever you want to fight.
Yeah.
And he didn't call out McGregor. And then McGregor put up a big long post today being like, "I respect you and not calling me out, blah, blah. I loved your stuff." It was a giant message on Instagram, too long to even for anyone to
Yeah.
ever post. And it was basically saying, "Please, let's have the fight so I can get
needs
back
it, man.
my."
He needs-
What do you
needs
make of
some
that?
sort of comeback,
The Irish boxer calling him out.
Who called him
like.
out?
Oh yeah, I saw that this week.
Yeah. And he was like, "Oh yeah, I was on the phone to McGregor, and he's agreed to fight me. Agrees to boxing match after angry phone call with Irish champion boxer. Luke Keeler vows to smash up Conor McGregor.
Oh, I thought it was going to be Conlon or.
But apparently
someone
this
good,
guy's
but-
like, he's like legit as well.
Oh,
Like
he is pretty decent.
yeah, he's like, top
Yeah.
top
fair enough.
caliber.
I don't know.
I feel bad for him. Like this is like he didn't even. Like, this is the first fight he's had in like 2 years, and he didn't even win. He like hit your man with a left hook, and he just was
A sucker punch.
sucker
Hulk.
punch left hook, and he was fine. He was on his fucking.
That's breaking all sorts of
Sharing
rules.
all-
Also, I didn't get any. Just check my phone there. Sorry if anyone was.
I haven't. I've yet. To
I
get
have
that.
no
I know,
neighbors.
no.
I have no
You've no neighbours.
neighbors.
We'll see. We'll see towards the end.
Well, speaking of broken rules, you have any?
I do actually. This is my pineapple. of the
Oh
week.
yeah,
Lads.
of course. There's
My pineapple isn't topical, but it's somewhat interesting because you know those kind of nights where you read something and then you can't sleep.
You read or eat?
Read.
Oh right, yeah, because I've had boat nights.
What? Where you eat something and you can't read?
Yeah, yes.
Then you need help.
Yeah. Peanut butter and salami, not good.
Essentially, I couldn't sleep and I was flicking
Happens.
through the internet and
Yeah.
endless scrolling, and I read an interesting fact about a new law that has been set, and I thought that was very interesting. This is not the law. I will show you.
This is not the law.
I fought the law and
Apparently,
law
it's
won.
illegal
Oh.
to own only. Hang on, I said
Over there.
it's illegal to own only one guinea pig in Switzerland, and I thought this was and it just blew my mind. I don't know. I thought it was very interesting because
Why?
because guinea pigs
Have
are
you ever
pack animals.
have you ever seen those guys fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, they go at it, man.
They.
Guinea pigs are pack animals, so in Switzerland they've decided that because guinea pigs are pack animals, they shouldn't be segmented and they should be left alone. So that they've made an actual law
This makes no sense.
to make sure that everybody has a guinea pig has 2 guinea pigs, not 1.
Yeah.
And you have to have that in your household.
Oh, you have to have 2.
You have to have 2.
Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Because-
if you have one, you have to have two.
You have to have 2 because
I thought you were saying you have to
no,
have
no, no,
two.
no. Because if they're on their own, they get lonely and they
Hold
it's,
the
it's,
Yeah.
it's detrimental to their mental health. So you have to have 2
Just
guinea
a
pigs.
quick question though, like dogs are pack animals, but dogs see us as like.
Yeah, but we see
One
it,
of the
they
pack,
see us as
yeah.
a pack. Like, so it's
So can we
different.
not make guinea pigs think that we're part of the pack?
No, because no one can do an impression.
A good
or
impression of guinea pigs.
of a
Yeah.
guinea pig.
How do you?
What I found most interesting about this law was Switzerland realized that guinea pigs have a kind of an erratic and almost short lifespan.
I could have told you.
Guinea pigs can.
Yeah, but yeah, the people that I knew that had guinea pigs,
How much?
I definitely
How much
thought
money
they-
did they put into that research?
They can live
with everything that Richard Gere has
somewhat
done with a guinea
differently.
pig? I could, yeah.
So they have developed a system of you can rent a guinea pig. So if your guinea pig has
Extra
a guinea
vision
pig
for
friend
guinea pigs.
or guinea pig partner and it dies, you can actually go and rent a guinea pig, and it can fill in that spot, and that's an actual
How much?
serious business in
I
Switzerland.
feel
now.
like that's what parents used to do when like your goldfish would die, and they'd just be like, it's another it's the same goldfish. You're fine. You're fine.
Yeah, per
Stop
sharky.
crying. Stop crying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's an actual law. But this I read this and I thought this is beautiful. This is amazing, and I love this. But I also got in the thread of thinking, what other crazy laws exist?
Yeah.
And you know, when you can't sleep, you get like, fuck it, I'm gonna read all about the
Yeah.
internet.
I'm gonna read the whole
I'm gonna read
internet.
the whole internet. So I read about all the other kind of laws that don't exist, and I went in a bit of a black hole of the internet. I'm gonna be honest with you. So these are the laws from Ireland.
Multicolored hole.
First of all, the first weird one.
No.
The first weird one from Ireland I found was the Marketing of Eggs Act 1957.
What? Go what?
We're
The
not
marketing
Of
The
eggs.
Marketing of
Act.
Eggs Act 1957. According to the Marketing of Eggs Act, an employee of the
Watch out there,
government has a right to stop your vehicle and inspect any eggs that you happen to have in there, just in case you're thinking of selling them. So essentially, to this day, that law still exists. A guard can stop you if you have eggs in your car and just
No, not just a guard. An employee.
Any employee of
the
any government can stop your car and say,
Whoa.
"Gives a feel your eggs."
So if I'm just like driving around going like, yeah, I'm going in town, someone can stop me and go like,
Someone can
have
stop
you
you
got
and say-
eggs in your boot?
And if you say yes, they go, "Can I feel them?"
Cough.
It's a
Let
real
me know
thing.
if you have
It's a
them.
real thing, and it hasn't been changed. It's a real thing. We have that. You And as apparently it's
I'm going around town with eggs on me all the time.
So do I, all the
For
time.
the old
All
vanguard,
the
are
time.
like.
Lads, I bring an egg into you all the time.
She
and
brings the eggs
no one
to
says
you,
a word
man.
to me. I smuggle
Oh,
eggs
see
in.
it there
You what?
now.
I smuggle eggs in.
Quail
No,
egg,
man.
is it?
Yeah,
Organic corn
It's
fed or
weird, 'cause
large?
I remember trying to give you heroin and I got stopped, but eggs not butter. Like it's weird.
Yeah, that's very strange.
Makes no sense. Second
What happened
law-
in 1957 that they
I don't
have to
know,
bring
man,
that
I don't
on?
know. It's a big thing.
Whoever was head of the guard got eggs.
This law also
You got one egg out of their fucking ass.
this law also still exists. It's puddle splashing.
Oh, brilliant. Puddle
Under Section
splash.
3 of the Road Traffic Act, 1988, it's illegal to
Good
splash
year for
someone as it
puddle
amounts to driving
splashing.
without reasonable consideration for other persons. So if you're driving on the street
Purposely drive into
and
a
you hit a
puddle.
puddle and you splash someone, that's technically illegal.
No.
That's happened to me.
That
No
is
way,
wrong.
that's
So many
real?
fucking times.
That's real?
It's a
real thing.
sport. It's
Under
a sport.
Section 3 of the Road
It's
Traffic
a sport
Act,
for
Yeah.
one, for the driver to
1988.
get it. For
Yeah,
two,
yeah.
for the person that's getting happened to. If you can't jump out of the way,
all right,
don't
you
fall.
assholes, listen to this.
Very
It
difficult,
is
yeah.
illegal to
yeah.
splash someone
If you-
as it amounts
if
to
you're ever
driving
driving
without
Glasgow, Evans,
reasonable
by Glasgow,
I
consideration.
know
Chemistry.
Shane this happened to Shane because he understands this. This happened to me before. I'm going out on a night out and I've been ready to go. Oh, spit.
Yeah, man.
Fucking nice shirt, jacket.
Wearing
on,
your
and then
your Maz
fucking
jeans.
Maz jeans.
Yeah,
nice
ready to
jeans,
go.
Nice fucking Maz.
Fucking
And then I just drive
everything.
fast.
4-year
Drive
earring.
by in his fucking little
Yeah.
racer
Supposed to pick you both up
and
and just
drown
Shaved a
them.
line in my
Yeah,
eyebrow. I'm ready to
everything.
go.
And then we're just drowned rats waiting for to go home.
Yeah, with a load of eggs in our pockets.
Yeah. Damn, that's a real law. Like that still exists to this day.
Can you? So I can call a guard and go, this motherfucker
Technically-
he puddle splashing me.
Technically-
puddle
can.
splashing
You
me.
technically can't. You can press charges on the law because it's
I try that.
effectively breaking the law. Another one I found was attending the cinema is illegal on Sundays in Northern Ireland.
Wow.
Oh,
Illegal.
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense.
Well, they
That's
played
fine.
like My Left Foot. And, oh no, the other one.
No, the Lion King, the original Lion King is.
I feel like I've
my
broke-
right foot.
Yeah. They
I feel
played
like I've broken that law a lot.
What?
Like
How many
like-
times have you been to Northern Ireland and gone to cinema?
No. Just in general, I think I've probably enjoyed movies more than I've enjoyed religion.
Jesus
I
Christ.
know. I'm sorry.
apologize.
I'm sorry. I mean.
No, but your favorite movie is Passion of the Christ, so
That's true.
Whoa,
I just
whoa,
go
whoa.
to see religious movies.
That statement,
That's
Dave.
the only one I know.
Over and over
That statement, Dave, would have meant you enjoyed religion at some point. So
Oh yeah, I think
Go on.
Everyone.
I thought it was
we're
good
all-
fun at the
everyone
start. Did you think it was good fun at the
again. Yeah,
start?
I believe
thought
it to a
it-
certain extent.
Gave good lessons. It's just.
I thought I
hor-
gave good mass.
horribly-
Like I gave good prayer when I was young.
It's a beautiful blueprint of how you should live your life.
Yeah,
but
man.
realistically,
It's taught terribly,
how it's told
and it
is like,
tells
oh,
to
I don't know
do
if
terrible
I
shit.
don't know
as
if
well.
So can you guys remember? So I had this.
What did he do to you?
I was up in Derry and I was. Okay, wow. He basically.
Oh yeah.
Okay. And
This isn't the after dark.
we ended up talking about prayers and I was like, oh yeah, I could easily recite
prayer.
all the prayers. No, not a chance.
There's a bit of Latin
Like you
thrown
start
in
you
there.
all the prayers, every
like
single one.
you start off going Hail Mary, Mother of Grace.
The
Did
Lord
ours
is with
with
thee. Blessed
Keep
art
going.
thou.
No.
Oh, all right. We're not.
Keep
Let's not
going.
do this because everyone's
Yeah,
gonna
no,
get
we're not
all
promoting any
very
religion.
Catholic and it's gonna be terrible.
Yeah, but I just couldn't remember it.
Yeah.
Any of them. I would just take pieces from. I just do a little
I
rap.
still like to-
I did
Yeah,
like
I
a
would
little
do
rap
that.
battle.
If I'm at
yeah.
a funeral or a wedding and they start like doing like all the like when
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
gospel speaking and they start doing all this, I'm like, that's fine. I have no idea how to do.
I remember
any
we
of
learned
this.
Our Father in Irish and I still blended the two together.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. it
Nice.
was-
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah, I had
still-
that in primary
I
school
hear
as
in
well,
Irish,
yeah.
like, it's a very unusual thing.
I used to add
Oh,
like,
and
can
the
I go to
Harry
the
Potter
toilet
thing.
in Irish and into the like Cagadiga letters, just throw it on in there in the prayers,
Yeah.
and then the miss would be like, oh the miss, the
miss.
teacher, because I usually got miss. She's like, yeah,
I just never understood. Like, I mean, I get
Yeah,
it, and I
good time.
like I totally respect for following religion and stuff, but
of course,
sometimes I have had
you do you.
done something bad or whatever, and I confessed, and I did like the prayers. and stuff.
Did you actually go
Didn't make me
confess?
feel any better.
Did you ever go to confession outside being forced to go to
No,
confession?
no, never once.
Yeah, once.
Did you?
But it didn't make me feel any better.
Was it sexual?
No. Yes. With a priest. No.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, well, you know.
No, I just went to confession and I thought like this is what you do, and I didn't
I
know
thought
anything,
religion
so.
was great back in the day, but like the older I've gotten, the more I've realized like
What?
I totally respect it, and I totally get where you come
if
from.
it's used for a good purpose,
Yeah.
and it's used right, fine.
That's common
perfect.
sense these days.
But if
Yeah,
someone's
feel
going to
like-
say, "Oh, I'm better than you because I have this or that," it's like,
yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Well, the fact that anyone starts a sentence, I'm better than you.
Well, hold that thought because I'm better than you.
Okay.
No, well, that was the only.
Well,
the
that
end
makes
of
me
the sentence,
better than
wasn't
you.
it?
Next fact.
All right,
Oh,
here we
God,
go.
no.
Oh God, yeah.
is
Oh,
under
I
law.
see it. I
Under
see
law
it.
in
I
Ireland.
see it.
The punishment for suicide in Ireland. If you try to commit suicide, you don't succeed. You get hanged.
Till you're dead.
Maybe they don't
Yes,
mean
yes.
it.
I
fine,
don't
yes,
think there's a
yes.
way out of that. I think essentially if you try to commit suicide and you don't succeed, Ireland said, "Fuck it, you've tried."
That's
So
just
No,
double
no,
insult
Dave,
to
Dave,
injury
Dave,
then,
Dave.
isn't it?
Hanging back in the 80s or sorry 60s meant
spectacle.
no,
isn't
no.
it?
It meant like hanging out. Like you got
Oh,
to
yeah,
hang
just-
out with your mates because you
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
No,
die.
You're
Cool,
probably reading
man,
that
that's-
wrong. It says
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you're well hung in Ireland.
Oh wow! If you're
Then-
hanging to the left,
Okay. Anyway.
Why is what I said bad and what you said fine? You go if you're hanging with your dick, and I go. Oh,
I didn't say that.
It's a
You
bit
said
to the.
that.
It's a bit to the.
You just exactly said those both things.
I think
Anyway.
you have a problem with penises. There you go. That's my problem.
I just love how out of touch Ireland is
Out
with
of
mental health.
touch.
Is that
Oh,
like-
absolutely.
Yeah,
It's
out
a-
of touch,
that law
massive
It's not
improvement.
even talked about to this day. It's like I've tried to commit suicide. We'll just finish it for you. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You can't
And
do it.
that's still an active law,
Still an
basically.
active law, yeah.
Jesus.
Next one. This is my favorite one. Favorite one
Yeah.
because it's so ridiculous, right? The leprechaun law, and it's still,
Stemming away from the
still active
Irishness.
to this day in Ireland.
No, really, Ireland.
I don't know exactly where it came from, but it's right reported that if a leprechaun lands on your door, if a leprechaun turns up at your doorstep, you must give them a share of your dinner.
Okay, well, one, this is definitely not
This
an
is
Irish
true.
law.
No, this is true.
This is
I
a real
I used to work in the Leprechaun Museum
Oh yeah, wow.
just beside the Jervis there.
And then he grew out of it.
Oh
Yeah.
wow!
The tallest man ever to work in the leprechaun museum.
Nice.
As I feel like we should act this scenario out.
Oh, yeah, he's got a scenario to act out. Okay, okay.
We should act this one out.
Yeah.
You're a leprechaun.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Me
yeah.
and
Okay.
Diggo are
This
gonna
is
be
purely for YouTube.
We're gonna be the couple that are making dinner.
I'd rather be the leprechaun at this thing.
Okay, no, I feel like Shane's gonna play the leprechaun very well. You gotta try to get it.
Well, you're
Okay,
out.
good, you're
Camera's
okay.
over this
I got
side.
it. It's fine. It's got it.
Yeah, I have to knock.
I'm the
So
leprechaun.
we're
Wait, you're a leprechaun.
You're
no,
the
no,
leprechaun.
We're the household owners,
Yeah, okay.
and we're gonna be just
Hello,
enjoying.
Luf.
I love you.
No, I already. Sorry,
I love
no,
you. I love you.
Okay.
I had a hard day at work.
Well, how's he gonna read the script?
He doesn't need a prescription.
There's no script.
Oh, it's not a
Let's
script.
go. Okay, ready?
What did you?
That's Shane knocking on the door.
Okay.
Why can I not knock?
You can knock. Go
Knock
ahead.
on door there.
Okay.
Oh, I'm not.
That was terrible.
was
Knock
too
again.
Okay, I'll knock again. Sorry, shit. And take two.
Hello.
Hello! I'm not Jesus or Jesus, but you need to give me some of your potatoes.
He's a man from Tipperary, if I've ever heard it.
Oh, you
Betty, it's a leprechaun on the fucking door.
You're a Betty.
You're Betty.
Betty.
Well, so what? What do you want to do?
Hey, Betty.
Right.
Betty.
The dinner we made, the lovely dinner we made.
Betty.
Well,
We have to give a bit.
Betty, stop.
give him,
Betty.
Give him, the arse out. Give him
a bit.
scraps. Give him the scraps.
Betty.
Hiya. How are you?
Starty.
How's it
Betty.
going? You're a leprechaun, are you?
Betty.
We're
Wow.
undecided on who's Betty, but yeah.
Oh, I know which one's Betty.
We
Stop it.
what you want?
Hey, Daniel. Piss off. Me and Betty have some. Me and Betty have some.
Anyway.
Oh, you just ignored me now.
you,
Betty,
you sound
you
like
were
all
feed-
my Kerry cousins, so I can't talk to you.
You were feeding me the cuddle last week.
I think she wants some food. Do you want what you want? Leprechaun?
Chopped up pork and sausages.
Pork.
Just
Oh,
throw it into a
pork
lot of
and
stew.
sausages.
We've been cooking a lovely dinner for the last 4 hours.
Yeah.
And this
and
fucking leprechaun going.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll break the law. We don't.
Oh
I'm
no.
not feeding a fucking leprechaun. Are you mad?
We don't have a
Gardy,
choice.
shit,
They
on, I'll
they
be
break the
straight
law.
down on you.
It's against the law. Alright, okay. Do you want to come in for a bit
Don't
of?
fucking invite
We
him
will-
in!
we have a bit of mash and a pork.
It's actually me, Mario. I'm gonna jump down this tube now. So, small Mario is actually just a leprechaun. That's what I've discovered. Actually, there's a thing that I've thought about Mario.
End scene.
Is this Mario?
Never wears denim.
Listen to this. Mario and Luigi.
Mario.
Luigi
You're
are
still stuck in your
Mario and Luigi are the Mario brothers.
Yeah.
Does that mean Mario's name is Mario Mario?
Yeah. Yeah, it's
So
been
it is.
discussed, it is.
Oh, okay, so that's not new at all.
Yeah. No.
Well, I just had that epiphany, and everyone else has had it 40 years before.
But
me.
anyway, you ruined that scenario.
Was that not
You
a...
took us out with that. We were enjoying being a married couple in rural Ireland, and you.
I did.
being Leprechaun.
I wasn't.
You
I was
weren't.
totally
You
involved.
broke character about 50 times, Diego.
I was totally involved in being married to Digo in the 1940s, and you arriving at our door looking for mash, and we had none. But anyway,
The monster mash.
some other weird laws around the world. In Switzerland, you're not allowed to flush the toilet after 10 p.m.
Well, that just makes sense.
because it's considered noise pollution. This is an actual
Now,
law.
do they have the 2-button flush? You know, like, you can
No,
wee,
the
but you
soft
can't...
one.
Basically, you can't poop.
No, it's just flushing after 10 p.m.
So you just leave it all in the toilet?
I don't
Yeah.
think you can show that photo.
I can't show the photo of me flushing the toilet in Switzerland, but
No.
you get the idea.
So you just pile it all up.
Contrary to this law,
Okay.
in Scotland, if you really need to go,
If you really need to go.
the country has an old law that says if a stranger knocks on your door,
So you talk into the microphone.
stranger knocks on your door asking to go to the toilet, you have to let them in.
I feel like that's just common courtesy.
And where?
If they're
In
not
Scotland.
a murderer.
In
If
the-
you're
Wait,
in
wait.
Scotland and you need to go pee,
Oh, you just need to pee. Oh, well, that's... Well,
Yeah.
would you let someone pee in you? Like,
Alright,
if
just
someone
picture
if someone
this,
knocked
right?
in right now?
Just picture this. Hi, I am a leprechaun. Will you let me in to pee?
I love you.
See, okay, well that's where we know the last sketch went awry. then.
Okay. We had different motivations.
I would
Just-
not. If someone knocked on my door and said,
I
"Can I use the bathroom?" the first thing I would say is, "Fuck."
I ordered
off."
a pizza after a good night out. I think it was with you gentlemen.
probably.
And the
Wouldn't be
man
right
the
if you
man
didn't.
who was delivering the pizza asked could I use my toilet. And I
Yeah.
said, of course you can use my toilet.
Well, yeah, that's fine.
And he used my toilet. And off he went. I don't think there's anything wrong with strangers
No.
using your toilet.
No,
Unless
that's
they're from
That's
Sweden
different.
and it's after 10 o'clock and they don't flush.
As Shane always says, "Fuck the Swedes." That's your trademark. No, that's fine because that's
Wow,
why that is
throw
coming
me under
to
that
you.
bus.
Just try.
Throw me under that 49A.
It was 17A clearly.
Yeah.
No, but that's
Try not to
why
give away
that's
the
coming to your
location of
house
where
and
we
you
are at,
know
but
who
that's
he is,
okay.
so that's absolutely fine.
What?
That's absolutely fine. Someone that's working and then going to your house. Yeah, that's fine.
I've seen you turn away many victims.
Me.
Yeah.
Okay, Portugal.
Okay, go for it.
Yes, San Diego, how are you?
Portugal has a law that's outlined peeing in the ocean. You can't let pee in the ocean, which I think is crazy. I mean, I get why it's a problem.
Yeah.
You guys do it? That's terrible.
I feel like there's bigger problems in the ocean right now.
But Dave.
Probably most likely plastic.
Yeah.
If
Oh,
I have a little piss in the ocean, and then there's like a
You
fucking
piss in plastic, bro?
4,000 bottles of Diet Coke floating around there.
yeah, your dick's gonna get stuck in that bottle of Coke.
My dick is gonna get stuck in that Coke.
Yeah.
So let's focus on the big problem.
Also,
I can't pee when there's Coke around.
who is policing this peeing?
I don't know.
Do they got little sea turtles?
Sea turtles.
Sea turtles will
Really well trained whales.
He's doing it. He's doing it.
Fuck off, Raphael.
Okay, this is my favorite one,
Oh god.
and I'm gonna pull it up because I think it's actually the best one out of them all.
Winnie the... Sorry, you can read it.
Okay,
'Cause that's-
Winnie the Pooh has been banned from Polish playground for being inappropriately hermaphrodite.
Okay, I know both of those
So,
words.
But
I don't know
also...
how you can be both. Oh, now I can see it.
Wait, whoa, go back. I didn't see it.
No, it was just a joke.
Oh,
So Winnie the Pooh is not allowed in Polish playgrounds because
It's not real.
But
He
everywhere else
doesn't
he's
have any underwear on.
but
and
everywhere
they
else
don't know
he's
what
fine.
sex he is.
Everywhere else he's fine.
Yeah, pretty much.
But it's just because they don't know what sex he is. They say he's banned.
Essentially.
He's-
Right. That's
Essentially, he's involved in Tushin, Poland, because they banned everything. They banned window pool, backpacks, lunchbox, hats.
what?
Because he's inappropriate hermaphrodite.
yeah, but so is
he doesn't wear pants, and he's a non-gender. He has non-gender specific.
so does
genitalia.
Ken. So does Ken.
I don't
Barbie
know.
and Ken. He is no
Well, what gender would you think Winnie the Pooh is?
Male.
strong male.
Strong
I
male.
wouldn't say
I don't want to say strong.
strong.
No, he's
I
a
wouldn't say
strong.
meat
I'd say
either.
definitely
He's
say
a
male.
bear.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
strong.
Yeah.
He's a strong
He
male.
likes honey, and he's very quiet.
Oh, he's probably diabetic.
He's like an antisocial bear, though.
He just eats honey. That's not good for you.
No, it's not.
Nah.
He's like
nah,
constantly
honey.
high.
Hey, honey, that's not good for you. What?
Where is he from now?
He hangs around a lot of.
Judging by your range of accents, Sweden.
Do you think that's from Sweden? You know,
No, I think that's your version
okay
of
with it.
Sweden.
these are wasps. Well, bees, but like this, they're wasps pretending to be bees. They're like hermaphrodite wasps.
Oh, okay.
Are they not allowed around here? Like, what? Am I not allowed around here too now? Look, I don't know. I feel like
Why'd you give them that accent?
Who
I don't know what that is.
I
feel like every episode I do
Next
terrible
one.
accents.
Whaling is banned in Oklahoma.
Good.
That's good.
Well, in
You would-
Oklahoma, in like the middle.
Don't kill things.
Very right. You think that's a good thing. Whaling should be banned everywhere. It's a stupid thing. Oklahoma is completely landlocked. A whale hasn't been in Oklahoma in forever.
I don't know.
Never existed.
I
It's never been a whale. Unless the whales have figured out how to walk, it's never been in Oklahoma ever. But they banned it.
Have you ever
It's
seen?
against the law, but it's never going to happen.
I've yet to see
Yeah.
Kulak or Taliban.
But
That's
also, Earthworm Jim, cows just fall on him randomly.
That's true. And he can walk, though. He's got a spacesuit, so...
Yeah, it's
I think
true.
you're-
It's true.
Also, Oklahoma have
Space
another
whales.
crazy law.
Oklahoma sounds like a fun place to
I feel
live.
like you're not working for the Oklahoma Travel Board now.
Not really, because they banned me. It's against the law to have a sleeping donkey in their bathtub after 7 p.m.
Damn, sleeping.
in
Well,
Oklahoma.
we know there was
I
one
worry-
guy.
I worry that this happened quite frequently, that Oklahoma had to ban it. This is a consistently
Well, for it to be a law,
a consistent problem in Oklahoma that they go, hang
It
on,
had to have
we
happened
need
at
to
least-
fucking stop this shit.
it had to have happened at least twice. For
More
them
than
to make
once.
a law.
Yeah. That if
Just
you had a
saying, there's three
bathtub
of us.
after 7 p.m., you might have a donkey in it, and that might be a problem for you.
Well, we've all
How does a donkey ambulance sound?
Let's not do that.
Oh.
Let's not do that. Okay. Next
Why
one.
did you bite on that?
Next one.
That's the
In
worst.
Japan, Digo's been there.
I've been there, so I probably
been
broke
there.
this.
Yeah, I
rule.
forgot you've
Digo's
been
there.
to
It's-
Japan.
It's actually officially illegal to be obese.
Tell that to the sumo wrestlers.
It's officially what?
If you're over a certain amount of weight in Japan, it's officially illegal.
Fuck, what's the weight?
10,000 pounds.
I will tell you now.
The weight is the collective weight of
Maximum
Japan.
weight of 85.
Centimeters.
A waistline of 85 centimeters.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you're gonna say 85
What are you?
kilos, it's not-
I'm like 30. I'm like 32.
32, 34.
Like,
I'm
I'm-
34.
Some days I might be pushing 34.
I literally no idea what I am.
80.
Do you? I think you could push a 34. No
No,
offense.
I am 34.
You're over. You.
I couldn't push 84.
So are we all eventually banned from
Yeah.
Japan?
Damn. No, we're not banned. We
I always wanted to go.
No,
We're
we-
illegal in Japan.
no. The
That sounds cool though.
No, it was 30 inches.
33.
Yeah. You can't go.
That's for women.
Oh, what? Wow.
33 and a half for women.
Concerning the raising rates of boat in graying nation Japan. I'm not. Okay, it's gone now.
You know, you had it there. You lost it.
No, it's gone now.
No, stop.
Oh, don't know where I am.
For men, 35 and a half for what? That makes no sense.
Where? Are you highlighting that? No. Okay.
For men,
In the United States, the Senate, no one cares about this.
for men, 90 centimeters.
There you go. Maximum waistline size for age 40 and older, 85 centimeters. 33 inches for men, 90 centimeters, 35 inches for women. Why are women higher than men? That makes no sense because women have bigger hips.
Well, women need
wider
bigger
hips.
hips, yeah, for
But-
childbirth.
Oh, what waist are you guys?
I'm
32.
probably 30.
I wanna say
I'm
34.
34.
I'm 32.
I wear
32.
34. Yeah. I'm over.
You're 32?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think we're the same.
we could
yeah.
easily wear the same.
Yeah.
So
Sorry.
I'm an,
We're all within. Oh, you're probably borderline with.
yeah, but I'm an underweight.
But you're the only one who went to Japan, so this makes
Yeah,
no
yeah,
sense.
so
So I'm an underweight Japanese woman apparently. Judging by this.
So by this, you're technically like illegal in Japan.
Maybe they
I'm
mistook.
illegal.
Maybe they
in Japan.
mistook you for a
33.5
woman,
and you're
Diego, when you were
34,
over
so-
there.
They may have. They
Yeah.
may have.
Like,
That's ridiculous, though. I feel like 36 is still a normal weight size. Like it's not like a bad weight size. It's probably still
No, it's
within.
it's all like per capita. Not
Yeah.
like, so.
also, that if anything, that's going to give people, like, you know,
Huh?
just like,
I thought you said WrestleMania. I think
yeah,
WrestleMania
if
is gonna
anything-
give them a run for their
if
money.
anything,
now.
WrestleMania is going to give them a run for their money.
Japan is not a good country. To
Wrestling used to be really
Japan
intense
is
over
great.
there.
You loved it, yeah.
I loved it. If I
What was
had
your
money-
favorite thing about Japan? Or like, what? Yeah.
It's toss up between the people and the food. Food is so good, and the people. Are
Which
so
one did you
nice.
toss first?
Toss off the people to get food. So you know,
Nice. How did the food taste?
salty.
How much weight did you lose? 33 and sorry.
Okay, I have a few more weird laws. One of them.
This is
England.
basic. This second half of this podcast is pretty much a podcast in itself. Might be running a little over on this one.
This one I really like.
We're like
in the UK. It's
Yeah, pretty much.
holding a salmon suspiciously is a crime in England.
It's the seminal knowledge they're afraid of.
Is that a euphemism?
No, genuinely,
Oh,
it's a lot.
just
and
holding a
still
salmon.
in effect to this day. If you look at it here,
What is that grid there?
handling a fish in suspicious circumstances, and it actually considers salmon, trout, eels.
What is that?
You guys can tackle that one.
I want to say the next.
Lampreys.
Yeah, that one, and
Yeah,
smelt
lampreys.
and freshwater fish.
Yeah.
So if you're wandering around London holding,
We did that in Camden. We walked around.
we
with
definitely
pockets
did.
full of
We
fish.
definitely did, but not suspicious. We're very much so.
Oh, we were open about it. Yeah.
We are very much so like forthcoming about what we were doing. But if you're suspicious about it, you're fucked. You're in prison.
What if you have a salmon in your pocket?
Yeah, and people don't know. Then you're definitely being suspicious about it.
Okay, but it says you're
That's what it's
holding
about.
it suspiciously.
That's what it's about.
Oh, if it's just in your pocket.
Yeah, if it's just in your pocket suspiciously.
I think people would just.
I don't know.
Anyway.
I don't know how you can hold anything suspiciously.
I've tried.
I feel like if you do it,
yeah.
I don't think it look suspicious. It's just like you're looking
Yeah,
for
because
attention.
you're looking for attention.
Yeah,
It's different, isn't there?
yeah, big difference.
I think like if you just killed.
We've tried so many
I think
times.
if your girlfriend was a vegan or whatever, doesn't like.
If she sees you with a fish in
Yeah,
your
yeah,
hand,
yeah. And you've just killed it, and you're trying to
oh.
hide it.
Maybe you're about to slap someone in the face with it. You don't want them to know about it.
Yeah,
You might
yeah.
be a bit
That's
suspicious. You're
suspicious.
gonna
Yeah,
hide it a bit.
If
That-
you're like
I
in a
think
Monty
that's a good
Python
way.
sketch or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once
Yeah,
there's a bit of fish blood.
Bit of flesh.
Flesh blood.
yeah. Did you try to say that in fish again?
Fish blood. Fish blood.
Yeah, nice. Well, there were some good laws. That's a lot of laws.
I've
Dave,
a
you
few
like
more.
a
I've a few more. I did a
solicitor.
bit of research on this one.
Jesus.
In England, it's
Of
prohibited
course, of
to
course.
shake or beat a carpet in the street.
The shaker, Peter. That's because of
Dust.
the amount
Everybody hates
of,
dust.
the amount of kids that saw Aladdin.
Fucking dust.
What?
The amount of kids that saw Aladdin.
Yeah.
The magic carpet.
Oh,
yeah.
I
Homer
thought you
Simpson.
were being serious. And
No,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah. That's what it is.
Oh, okay. What?
That's what it is.
Oh no. Yeah, yeah.
If you've seen the new Aladdin, you fucking know they would.
You would know you'd never want to beat a carpet. Ever. I've never seen that. I don't see what the movie's about.
You've never seen what the movie's
No.
about.
I feel like
I don't know. I feel like
Beating
in
a
those
carpet
days,
means something else.
Beating a carpet was probably a common thing of like it's dirty, so I'm gonna clean it. So people just.
Do you not think it
all
might?
did
Do you not think it
that.
might?
Quite a lot, and then
Do
just,
you think it might mean something else, like a
No, I
like a
just think
sexual thing,
I
like
just feel
a
like
woman's
it was just making all your dirt everyone else's. So
hair
they
region?
banned it.
like a
What?
beating the carpet, like it might mean something sexual.
I don't think so, man. I think it's about
Yeah,
carpets.
you need to go back and watch Aladdin again.
I
Man.
think you
You're,
need
you're
to.
all over the place.
Maybe
there,
you need to get a carpet and then see how dirty it gets, and then try cleaning
I have a dog. It gets real.
it. Yeah.
Why is that funny? Yeah, it gets real dirty, and I gotta beat it. What?
I'm not
But-
falling for that.
okay,
one.
I'm gonna-
That was cheap. That was cheap. That was
Essentially, they don't like dust being in.
Buy your
England,
love.
So that's why they stopped it.
that's rough.
Next one, and the second last one.
Oh,
So
the second last one.
Okay, here we
I
go.
mean, lads, these have all been amazing. So I mean, I'm sure you're very sad to hear this is the second last one.
Yeah, we're
Feather mattresses are banned in Argentina.
feathered.
Feathered mattresses. Feathered.
Feathered
Feathered.
matters.
Feathered.
They used to have a father.
Feathered
or,
masturbation.
band.
Because
Okay,
such an indulgence induces and encourages sexual feelings.
I knew it.
Wasn't I only saying?
But other types of
yeah,
mattresses are apparently fine
I would have married her otherwise.
because they're not as comfortable and they discourage sexual feelings.
Wait, this is the opposite. If I had a really comfy bed, I'd be like, "Oh, I'm so comfy, I can be
Yeah,
moving."
I 100% agree with you.
And then if it was really uncomfortable,
I
like,
feel
"Oh,
like
fuck,
if
I
I
need
was-
something to
do
tire me
something.
out,
Yes.
so I'll just fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
100%. If I was on concrete, I'd be like, let's fuck. If I was on a big fucking futon, I'd be like, let's sleep.
Do you think
It's so
our law
cozy.
is the opposite?
Yeah,
Wait.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. In Ireland, it's going
That's
to be
why
just
you-
like, if you're on a beanbag or...
Say that. Oscar, go there. That all
I'm
said.
being
Sean,
bean bagyo.
Flago.
Let me ask the leprechaun.
What part of Jamaica
I don't
are you
know.
from in Ireland? there?
Then you do what the fuck
Jamaicans
you
came
want.
from Cork,
I feel
man.
like if you're on
Fuck.
Same
a
thing.
concrete,
Exactly.
then you do what the fuck you want.
Mm-hmm.
Last one. Okay. I find this one the best because I feel like we'd all would use this one as a way to get out of shit you don't want to be in. The state of Delaware grants marriage annulments to anyone who claims they have entered marriage as a joke or a dare.
Wait, it what happens to them if
So,
they do that?
If you claim you entered
Oh,
marriage
you just null
as a
and void.
joke or a dare,
Delaware.
Just no.
you can get an annulment.
But are you well aware?
I'm not aware.
Hey.
You can get an annulment.
Yeah, so essentially, if you are with someone and you realize like halfway through your relationship, you're like, I'm not into this, but you don't want to deal with the whole divorce thing, you can just basically claim an annulment by claiming it was a joke or a dare.
It's like, jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were joking.
I'd be
Yours is just. Yours.
yeah, I'm fine with that.
Just claim it was a joke. Like we weren't even dating. It was just a joke. We weren't dating for 15 years. It was just a joke.
Oh, you can do that.
We didn't have 4 kids. It's fine.
No, we don't have 4 kids.
That'd
and
be a good
house.
thing to follow up. It
a
was
mortgage.
actually been a case where, like, 40 years later, like, ha, Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah, punked. I don't know. I feel like this law is set up for people.
Do you think that's why
like,
Ashton Kutcher always gets married in Delaware?
Yeah, consistently. Like I feel like
Sorry,
if
Demi.
any of us are gonna get married, we just go Delaware because we have that little.
If
Pretty
any,
sure you have to be married in Delaware for that law to.
Yeah,
take
let's go
effect.
Delaware. Like
So
if
you're
I-
saying let's go there
yeah,
before we make the mistake.
100%, man.
Okay.
Before you get married, just say, "I'm on Delaware."
It's gonna be really awkward when we just write in the group message like, "Hey, we're all going Delaware."
and then
Why?
20 years later, your missus listens back to this podcast. Oh, let me listen to the first episode, season
never
2.
knew.
Well, that's
And
cause enough to
then-
break up if they weren't
and
listening
then-
from the start.
Oh, so you got some good ammunition on that. Yeah.
That's the law in Delaware. You can get out of the shit.
That's-
because
All right.
I feel like every law should be like that. Like it was just a joke. Like you shouldn't have heroin on the side of the
I didn't mean to punch
I
that
was
old
joking.
man. It's fine.
It was a
It's
joke.
Shit.
I was just joking. It was a it was a dare.
It was there.
Why'd you kill that person? I dared me.
Wow.
They dared me to do it. I didn't actually mean it.
Let's not talk about illegal troubles on.
And that is the
That is
pines.
the end of my pineapples
Jesus.
of the week. Weird love
That
in
was
the world.
Dave's own podcast right there.
Thanks very much, man.
It was awesome.
We've gotten a bit of a black hole on the internet.
You do,
So
man.
next week we have Let's Your Picnic.
Yeah,
We
picnic.
are going to the picnic.
So do any of you like this is probably I think this is my 9th picnic
Wow.
and I've been to 2 or 3 auctions. So have any of you picked up any festival survival tips since all the festivals I've been going to?
Survival tips.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't go with Shane.
Well, no. Make
Always
make
solid.
sure Shane
Has it
responsible people around him. When Shane turns into festival Shane, he's a different kind of Shane.
he's a different man, yeah. Well,
Not in a bad way. It just
No, no,
I
no,
just think
no.
I become like
the best.
the human version of a tree.
You always
Yeah,
find a
yeah, yeah.
staff stick to walk around with all day and pretend you're Gandalf.
And like the spectrum of colors become my skin. And
Well, I told you not to drink from the river. That was your own fault.
but it's a good time. It's a good
Mm.
time. It's like a wave of spontaneous
Well, no, Sham gave me a good
leprechauns.
tip.
I love that,
year. She told me instead of actually bringing a pillow, just bring a pillowcase, and then you can stuff all your clothes in the pillowcase.
Oh, it's a good
and then
one.
use
Yeah.
that. So that is actually helpful.
Actually, you know what? Because now I've surpassed the age of 2, the 2 zeros.
You're in your 30s.
In the
yeah.
30. I'm in the 30s. That now I feel like I might buy one of those beds, like you know
Oh,
the
the
you know
beds
the,
blow-up beds.
not
beds
the
are
not the
good.
blow
No.
up beds,
Army beds.
no, like the kangaroo beds.
Like a yoga mat, you mean?
No, like
You mean a seat mat that everyone has?
no, none
What's
of these
a-
things.
what?
Like a stretched out bed, like a how do you say? It's like an
Oh.
elevated platform.
Yeah, camp bed.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, like a
Army camp bed.
Yes.
That's like the second thing I said.
Oh well,
Yeah, yeah.
sometimes I forget to listen. I got earphones on. It's very intense. Also,
no, you don't. Not in your issue.
that means you're not talking in the microphone properly.
No, is that what it means?
Yeah.
But other than that, no.
What other things? Oh, okay. Well,
But
look,
like
it's the end of the
we all
podcast.
know how to like pack now. Like it's like say the first festival we would have gone to, it would have been like, oh, you need 5 pairs of trousers. You need
No,
like
you literally need 2.
you end up wearing kind of
1.
2 pair of jeans, not underwear.
Oh. What?
That's what I mean. Like you know the limit of what you need to bring,
Yeah.
so you can cut it down
Yeah.
from bringing a suitcase and your drink to.
I would say the
The
best
exact
advice
stuff you need.
I got was you're better looking at it than looking for it, and that meant like alcohol or any kind of like shit that you need. Like you think that you can arrive and just like make do with what's there on site, but most of the time you can't. So better to arrive with more cans than you actually need and more fucking.
So
goods
your
and
idea
shit.
would be like wear the clothes you have,
Yeah, like
bring all the drink, and then
clothes.
no
Clothes are not a
clothes.
problem. Clothes. Nobody gives a fuck. Past the second day, nobody gives a fuck what you look like.
No.
And especially if you're there for a long weekend, you don't care. Past the second day, you just want to survive.
Bring all your
All you
nutritional
need- the only thing you'll
elements.
ever be like upset about not bringing is alcohol. So bring enough cans that you are never looking for cans or like walking around.
But
with cans,
that like
and bring enough whatever else you need to look for. it.
what you were saying brings you like I learned a tip from you,
Yeah, man.
which was to drink
Macros.
that. No.
Okay.
What's the
Delorelei?
yeah?
Yeah.
Oh,
Which
yeah,
is
that's
basically-
great,
Yeah. It's all your electrolytes.
Yeah, but it was for babies that
Also tastes like semen, but that's okay.
I don't know how they can make that just taste like normal, you know,
You're gonna-
strawberry or
Yeah,
something.
like normal
why-
semen, not
But
like
you
a
said that-
47-year-old
Normal
semen.
Make it taste
But
like
you
my
said that
semen.
was basically for if you had the runs or whatever, or if you
Yeah,
were
no,
a baby
it's for
and had
it's,
the runs or
it's
something
yeah,
like
it's
that.
for old people or young people, or it's for anyone who has the diarrhea.
Yeah,
But
it's a good
But if you're
hangover cure.
if you're dehydrated, it basically just
yeah.
yeah,
So basically, wake up in the
Delorme.
morning, have the
get into you,
have a breakfast
Yeah,
roll
yeah,
and
get a can into you.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Get straight onto the gas.
Straight, no,
That's
honestly,
the only-
that
yeah,
is the
while
best
the
advice.
cans are still
Also,
cold.
a
the only
good,
time
a
you
good.
can
I
try.
think my biggest tip I could give is if you're ever in doubt, just pretend you're the
Crack, yeah.
Pink Panther, and,
No,
and
no.
lurk around people that you don't know and
It's always good to lurk around
sing
people you
do-do,
don't know.
do-do, 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 and then they'll instantly befriend you and want to give you things.
That's true.
Yeah.
And that was almost a good enough segment to end it on, but we also have to link to the socials before we do that.
That's true. Okay, yeah. I love the way you make this like it's a chore. Like,
Yeah.
oh, we
no,
have to
talking to
do
you
the
is
link.
an absolute chore.
Sure. I feel the same way.
It's an
Well,
absolute
you.
This is my whole idea.
shame,
Can you please not make it
Robinson.
look like it's a job?
fucking hate you.
Oh, why are we even doing season?
So I'm just
I
waiting
love you
for
guys.
Shane to link to the emails.
Off we go, Shane.
Link to the.
Oh, yeah.
Because I know
So-
this is a blooper in the waiting.
So, because it's the first episode,
Official one, yeah.
not a lot of people have wrote in, whichever English you'd prefer, and so we'd love if you'd write in. To
Absolutely.
maybe any relationship issues you have, maybe any
Fun pineapple.
things that are
yourself.
Anything
stressing
you
you out,
find
anything you
interesting.
found any pineapples
Yeah.
that you might have, as you know, which is an interesting or curious topic,
Mm.
and
We're gonna feature some guest pineapples as the season
Oh,
yeah,
goes on.
yeah.
so
We'll
You
bring
could
in
be
some people.
our first guest pineapple.
Send us
of the
maybe a
season.
video clip would be great. Maybe you know.
Oh, yeah,
that'd
that'd
be
be a good
great.
way
Yeah,
to
we'll
say
feature
intro.
that. Yeah.
Or an email, either one. But the
Whatever.
email you can get us at is
We
Will-
struggle
will-
every
will
time
he-
with
will
it.
he-
pineapple
Yes.
tree
Yes.
podcast.
No.
The pineapple tree
Yeah.
at
Yeah.
hotmail.com.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, you got it
It's
right.
just pineapple tree.
Yeah,
The
but-
word
Tree.
tree
Yeah.
at hotmail.com.
Yeah.
Or you can just DM us on Instagram because you should follow us on
Just fucking DM
Instagram.
us
Should
anywhere.
be,
Like,
should be
just get in
done.
contact.
Pineapple Tree Podcast on
Yeah.
at,
Just hit us up with things you
Instagram.
find interesting, whatever. We'll feature
On
you and your
Facebook as well.
name, and we'll talk about your shit. And you'll be our first guest pineapple.
Yeah.
And,
If you enjoyed
thanks for listening.
the silliness, and hope
Just
we
buzz,
entertained
just buzz.
you for a little while, and we'll be back in a fortnight.
When we're extremely hungover from a lunch
Yeah, it'll be
picnic.
2 weeks from now, so
Our
definitely have
voices
to
might
figure-
be sound a little bit reversed.
Yeah, definitely.
Probably have stories to tell, but we probably won't tell you.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know
We definitely
legally.
will have stories that we can't tell you. to
Our
tell
guest Pineapple might be our lawyer.
Yeah,
Mm.
probably.
Probably not.
you. Yeah, and today we'd
I
like to
don't-
talk about.
I
I
don't
would
care.
recommend that you don't talk about that.
I have nothing to hide.
Okay, well then, until the next time then, I suppose.
Well, thank you.
You
for listening.
pine people, thank you for listening,
you.
and
Fine
We
folk.
love you.
we love you so much.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Pineapple, ayy, pineapple 3, pineapple, ayy, pineapple 3, Sean, David, Shane, come and join the team. Pineapple, ayy, pineapple 3.